Yeah, man. It does interfere. NAC interferes with warfarin. What the heck? Uh, hey, Boz, you should have listened to Kevin, man. Take a shower. Yeah, I want to be like a David Lee Roth character, like a character in California Girls. But y'all wanted to stream. Do I look retarded? That was the whole. It's not a bad word. I mean, when I went to college, that was the term, right? It really was. Can I see LED lights? Yeah, I'm gonna show you, dude. I'm so pissed at these guys. I'm so pissed. They brought no tools, no wood. They used my screws to use. The thing is, now I realize I made a mistake by putting this in. I would like to just take the whole thing off, but I'm gonna fix it up. But it's hard to get into, and I'm autistic, so I have to perseverate a little. I'm mildly. I mean, like, when you focus on the same thing all the time, you know what I mean? All right. So, yeah. Got the rectangle sink. I can't fill it up because, so they have something called like a sink support underneath. I'm going to get that. Shit, my friend, man, he's going to come over on Saturday. But man, okay, look at this. This is what a fuck up this guy is. Right? And he's just trying to smooth talk me. Can I get a good... Let me take this off. I got to get a good... Look, there's no support. No support on that wall. There's no support. There's nothing. And when he put it down, see there's a piece of wood there, a thin piece of wood. Hold on. It's loose. It's loose. Because when he put it down, it was heavy. So we got to go in there, take this off. My friend says he knows how to do it. And then I don't know if we should put L brackets or a piece of wood, like Kevin said, on top. We got to do something. He's going to come here. He's a very smart guy. We're going to figure it out. But this guy, here, I'll share his name. Because, dude, he needs to be called out. Piece of shit. And it's like he's trying to smooth talk me. Smooth talk me. Okay? This is the Nespresso. I love this color. Yeah. And you have to get... If you want to get the good flavors, you got to buy it at the Nespresso store. Whiskey Reaper, homeboy streaming from Area 51 break room. And I'm trying these because I have a cough. NAC ain't gonna work. Alright. So, as an autistic guy, I perseverate. Good coffee. Yeah. I got a new toy. You're gonna love this new toy. Oh shit. Can I do this without? Okay. You're gonna love this new toy. 500 big ones. Is the noticer here? Yeah, and I'm gonna fix that. There's a couple. You're gonna like this new toy. 500 big ones, baby. Here we go. New toy. Pass. Fuck you too. So this is called a flora plant. Obviously, it's not a real plant, but I like LEDs. What's up, Ultimate Prime? What's up, Noticer? No. So also, it could have been when he put down. So he messed up so many times. I don't even want to talk about him. I just wanted him out of my house. I know the thing is, it's hard for him to do anything. He should have done it before. What's up, Mark? How you doing, man? Bye-bye, Whiskey Reaper. You're timed out. But, this thing is cool, man. 500 big ones. I put it together. They all work. Packaged well. It's called a flora plant. I like when it's all green, but it kind of switches up. It was 500, and then that pot holder was like 30 bucks extra, so it was like 530 in tax. It's relaxing. Yeah, Neil got the avatar plant. Looks nice. Thanks, man. I'm into LEDs. I mean, I could have gotten a real fake plant, but I like this better. Look how nice the red looks. It doesn't show up red on my webcam, though, because the webcam sucks. Actually, this camera picks it up better. Thanks, Ultimate Prime. The green looks real nice. The green actually looks the best. See if you can get a... Okay, let's turn on my arcade one up. You want to see this? This thing sucks too, but on. I got a special roller ball. I guess, what the heck, you can't take it with you. Yeah, 500 bucks is a lot. It's a lot of money, man. But I love it. What are you gonna do? You know how much I paid for that stupid countertop? 2,500. Let's see what we could put on here. Of course. Best game on the whole thing. I see Texaja Foster. He's here all the time, man. My couch will be here second week of next month. You know what this is? It's called a Scarab from Miami Vice. Don Johnson actually raced boats. It's pretty cool. Cost doesn't really matter when you find value in something. That's right, man. Cigarette. No. They make cigarettes down the street from me. This is a Scarab. Look at that. With Miami in the background. Let's see. It's a Scarab. I don't know. Looks like it doesn't say anything. They probably had to make it into something else. Now this is cool. That's my newest piece. I wasn't sure about this one, but I paid $100, but I wanted it just to keep the whole theme of Miami. Right? The world is yours. Hot Dominican chick. Right? Now this is cool. Alligator. Miami. That's the temperature. 73. Vice City. 280ZX, my old car. Miami, 1980. Yeah. And of course that. And I have a black light facing it because it works with black light. So look. Nice, huh? Yeah. Yeah, the floor plants are expensive, but I don't know, man. I wanted it. And so this gives off a nice vibe with these retro wave. Look at that. Don't you want to be there? Look at this one. Cool. Sick. Yeah, there you go. Sick. Choice. But I'm pissed off. Pissed off. Those guys, they didn't bring any tools. They used my screws. Let's see. Tech Sergeant Foster. Remind me of the movie Avatar. What the hell? Come on, AM. That reminds me of when I was stationed at Robbins Air Force Base. I had to slow down on base to let an alligator cross the road. I've heard of Robbins Air Force Base. Did it shut down? I was at Norton Air Force Base in California. I think Robbins was in California, no? Oh, no. But I haven't heard of Robbins Air Force Base in a long time. Warner Robins, Georgia. Oh, does it still? Oh, so it still exists? It's still there? Oh, shit. Yeah, my base closed down, and there's like a museum there. Real, yeah. Well, Norton Air Force Base was a great assignment too. It was a MAC base, Military Airlift Command, man. We had C5, C-130s, C-141s. People took hops. I worked the main gate, waved people in, and it went right through the middle of San Bernardino. And so I would see pretty women all day and say, hey, this is a military installation. Oh, can I just go through? I said, no, I can't let you in. And you're going to have to make a U-turn. Beautiful California women from the 80s. Chair Force Rangers. I wasn't a ranger, dude. I was Chair Force. I don't even tell people I was in the military because it's like, what did you do? Yeah, I went to Iraq and I went to war. No, I stood at the gate and wait for the hostess truck to come by, and he'd always give me like, what are those cherry pies or whatever? Shit, that wasn't work. That was enjoyable, you know. Yeah. My first assignment was California, Presidio of Monterey. Yeah. I was in the war in Iraq, served in Iraq as a medic, and I got hit by an IUD. I don't have any stories like that. It's like, so what's going on? What's going on with Anna Banana? Anna Banana and Boz. So I was listening to Anna, and she's gonna have like she produces these shows, and I guess the story is about her as the main character, and I guess the interracial relationships, like that really matters? I don't know. That doesn't fucking matter. Whatever, like, I guess the guy was from Jordan. You know, he was from Jordan, and it's like that's a big deal to her. I'm like, who cares? But it's like, who knows? Maybe it's an interesting story. And Papa, I forgot her. I think his name was Papa Antonio, her dad, R.I.P. Sounded like a cool dude, to be honest with you. I would have liked to meet him one day. Yeah. Papa Antonio. You gotta love a woman that has respect for her dad, man. Boz's life is basically over, as he said on stream. Dude. The thing is, he wants to be popular. He doesn't like I could have two people on my stream and I'll still be the same. But for him, if there's only two people on the stream, it's like, it's a waste of time. I understand what he's saying though when the comments are dead, but I just end the stream. I don't stay there and just complain, you know? It sucks when you're streaming and nobody's commenting, you know? But the numbers don't matter. Because you're talking to nobody. Quality over quantity. Yeah. The numbers don't matter. What matters is the comment. The comments do matter. If nobody comments, it's sort of like you're talking to yourself, and it feels weird, you know? He's like, I'm tired of looking at my face. He said something kind of suicidal, huh? I thought that was kind of crazy, man. Like, dude, I told you, man, if you care about attention, if you care so much about attention, you gotta, like, lean into it, man. Lean into it, like waxing 22. Wax on. I need another coffee because my throat hurts. See, I can't take that damn supplement that Moose said because it interferes with warfarin, which sucks. I'm going to have a good one. This is one of my favorites. If you have an Nespresso and you order from Nespresso.com, this one's good. Hold on. Damn, with one hand. There we go. Okay, we gotta turn the camera. You're Brazilian? Stanislav. You want to see a cool toaster? Look. I don't want to show my toaster too much. Anna might fall for me, and I'll be the fourth victim. I don't want to be the fourth victim. She'll be like, oh my God, he has a Hazel Quinn toaster. I like that guy. He's got art style in his blood. I like that guy. He's gonna be my fourth victim. But I think she likes the Whiskey Reaper. I think Kay and her both have that crush on him. Right? He was sobbing on stream. Come on. That's what people are saying, that he was sobbing on stream. Ooh. Nice and hot. Hot. As I said, he is not even a man. He's a man-child. You know, he talks like like he's had such a hard life, man. Dude, shit, the stuff I've been through. How are you like a woman lying about you? And you have to have a hearing to get your job back. How about that? Boz, you never had that happen. Come on. Don't wake him up. She colognes? I haven't worn colognes because I have the cough. Daniel Yosier? Yeah, again. It's still in the box. I haven't taken it out because I'm having windows put in. And these were the last ones. I haven't even opened that box though. What is that? Oh, that's just glasses. Ormond Jane. That's a good one. It's far canned. It's real nice. I like Isfarkand a lot. Like Isfarkand and O Intense Vetiver. No, and Herbis Vivas too. But Isfarkand was one of those fragrances I fell in love. Yeah, Daniel Yosier. Isfarkand was one of those fragrances I smelled and I wanted it. And I have this one, which is interesting. You know what this one is, right? The Agalev. The Agalev. Smells like an old school 1970s cologne. That's all it smells like. Is Kevin here? I haven't seen Kevin. What's with this little weird sign you guys are posting? It's like Chinese, go. What the hell is up with this? 14 people. I shouldn't be looking at the numbers. I was like, holy shit, there's 14 people in here watching me fucking do nothing except complain about that stupid company who installed my cabinets. Dude, if they fall, I'm suing their asses. I'm suing their asses off. Because that's a big... I paid them half down. And then, before they were even finished, I said, dude, put the sink back together. And I gave them $2,500. And my buddy was pissed. He's like, you gave him $150 tip? I always tip, man. Always. And even though they did a crappy job, I wanted them out of here. And I said, we're going to fix it ourselves, but it's going to be it's going to be hard because we got to take that thing off. I was looking at, they got a lot of different things for support. I got a sink support because that sink is heavy. Do you see there's nothing holding it there? Nothing. So my friend is very smart and he's been helping me out. He's my best friend. He's been my best friend for 25 years, you know. And anytime I have an issue with anything like major, he helps me out. I gotta put him in the will. Why not? Clavicular lives in Miami. Cool frames. No, these are, dude, these are VA frames, but they're very good for reading, but they're like kind of funny looking, you know? I only wear them around the house. I only wear them around the house. But they kind of look funny on me, especially with my hair all poofed up, you know? Yeah. I told I told Boz you gotta lean into it, man. Like look at waxing like dude, if I really wanted to be popular, I could do crazy dances over and over and over and over and over on Instagram, making myself look like a fool. Kind of like the opening of this video. You see how I opened the video looking stupid? People like that shit. People like that shit. That was the best part of this video, to be honest, when I made the face in the beginning. But like Boz just doesn't lean into it. It's like, dude, Waxin22 has 1 million followers. I look like a detective. I look like a weirdo, man. I think you would have been a good detective. Yeah. I put these countertop installers in jail. Oh God. But I do perseverate a lot, you know? And like that's the only thing on my mind is that stupid countertop. Because if it falls on those stupid pipes, shit, I can't use the fucking bathroom for a month. And I'm gonna sue them and I'm gonna fucking make them pay for the hotel room for the month. You know, I'll get partial. And then, you know, for what I paid them. It's like they're so stupid. They don't think people. The thing is, I looked up online. They're not an LLC. They're not a corporation, which probably would have helped them, but you know, because you sue the corporation and not the person. We're gonna fix it. But if it falls before then, their asses are getting sued. But yeah. So in other words, they would get sued directly. And it's probably about a $10,000 lawsuit. Your hair tonight reminds me of the dude on Seinfeld. Yeah. Yeah. I took a shower and that's it. I took a shower. I didn't even shave. I shaved yesterday. I always take a shower. Just because I like the shower. And yeah. Sometimes I put on the same shirt and the same pants. You know, you have to like smell it. Okay, it doesn't smell bad. If it smells bad, of course, you gotta put, you know. Underwear, you always change. Underwear, never wear underwear twice. You can never re-wear underwear after a shower. But like, it's not like I'm going out, you know. If I were going out, of course, but like I'm just here, you know. I'm just here. I'm just here, and I'm not queer. Will Boz and Anna make up? I like Anna's creative side. I have to shower every morning just to wake up. Oh, okay. Anna, actually, I wouldn't mind going to. Oh shit! The air is blowing on me. I don't want to cough. Maybe I should go outside. Yeah, walk outside. I need a like a GoPro. I don't like taking the phone out there. Hold on. I'll tell you. Gotta take a cough drop, but when was Boz crying today? He wasn't crying, man. I can't show you. Everybody knows where I live anyway. It's like they shared the report. Everybody knows where I live. It's nice though. It's like 70 degrees out here. Yeah, I'm on the board. We're gonna have a big assessment because we're gonna fix up. Oh shit! Look at that hot blonde. Oh, you guys can't see. I don't want to turn the camera around, but holy shit! Yeah, we're gonna fix up this whole deck area. We're gonna put 20,000 into a new top. We're gonna put, because the wood keeps getting destroyed, so we're gonna put like some sort of vinyl wood or something that lasts a lot longer. See, I planted this tree. This tree is nice, huh? I planted these two trees, two palm trees. I wanna put an old statue in the front, like a white one, and kind of give it a 70s look. I put this stupid sign here. Look at this. That's an old sign. That's from, shit, I put that up in 2016. Sometimes people smoke dope. Neil, would you ever be president of the condo board? No. No. But they listen to me because the president right now, he's like 90 years old, and you know, I just don't want to be the president. You fish there? No, people come here and fish and they never catch anything. More than anything, they have the wave runners, whatever you call them now. I don't know what you call them. Jet skis. They take the jet skis out here. Always jet skis out here in the daytime and boats. And that's the end. That's why, and this is all, we used to have it, but there's no money, so it's closed down. That's where I filmed my infamous video. But, yeah, so it's a lake, it goes around. One time some guy fell in here. Yeah. There's a nice bridge over there somewhere. They're old buildings from the 60s. It's peaceful. And nobody, let me see, they painted, see, the trees are nice. This walkway's nice. See, I put new LEDs in there, hold on. A long time ago. Those are from 2016, holy shit. But yeah, we're gonna put like 50 grand into that deck area. Like, see, they put another fence here, and the frame for the other fence is still there. It's like, you know, this isn't a place. I bought this place for 22 grand back in the 90s. You know? AM, think of the male juggalo. I would not jet ski in freshwater. I would not jet ski and freshwater in Florida. but it's like perfect weather. Like, this is beautiful weather. Maybe it's like 68. Like, I'm a little chilly, right? And then here's another one. Like, this goes all the way, like, we kind of blocked them off, or they blocked us off. I don't know which one. See, but this is closed. They have a nice walkway. They have a nicer walkway than us. And their pool still is open. But their maintenance is higher. See, look at their clubhouse. And that's another place where they painted it orange. Buckley Towers. But they have a nicer walkway. And this place is called Jade Winds. And the president stole, I think it was like millions of dollars, or $600,000 or something. And they used to, look, let me show you if I could find it. It's right, they have like this really cool tower. I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay. See how it has like that building right there is circular. See the little tip? You can't see it, but it's like 8 floors and it's a round building. And it was very impressive in the 70s. But it's all pretty much condemned now. It's condemned. Because that's the thing, man. Because the people here don't have money, right? But like DeSantis, he made, what happened in Surfside. I used to manage a lot of condos in Surfside back in the 90s, when I first got my cam. It was fun. Smaller condos, not big condos. They have like smaller ones, 12 units, 16 units. Because a big company ain't gonna touch a 12-unit place. They don't want to waste their time, because they just want to do the accounting. I actually had to fix things and get things fixed, I should say. Call people up. Get bids. See, now this, I don't want to take my phone out there because I don't have my gun. You have all your private information on your phone. But this is a very, very busy street. It's a very busy street, like in the daytime. Very busy. Like one of the busiest streets ever. Like you can't even imagine. Oh, there's somebody standing there. I don't even know who that is. I don't know if he's friend or foe. I'll turn it around. I think I know who it is, but I'm not sure. He might be some guy waiting to steal my phone. Yeah. That tower that collapsed. So now we have to have a reserve. We have to. So everybody's maintenance went up in Florida. Like the maintenance used to be, it was very cheap. When I moved in here, it was $111 for like 15 years. It was like $111, you know? And then, you know, in Florida, you get the homestead exemption. So the homestead exemption used to be $25,000 off of your property value. But the property value was like 25,000, so it was like, you know, but now they're worth, like, according to the assessed value, like 130, but they sell for like 160. They rent for 1,800. Believe it or not, the one bedroom was 1,800. So a lot of people are fixing up their condos to rent them out. Who knows? I may do the same. I don't know. Home sweet home, baby. Yeah, home sweet home. And the red lights. Yeah. See? I kind of made an interesting stream. I had nothing to talk about. Where's Moose, man? I streamed for Moose and he doesn't even say anything. But AM, thank you, man. You kept the stream alive. Fernando, you kept the stream alive. Thank you. What caused the collapse? They weren't maintaining it. And there was like water in the garage, like the foundation. It just collapsed. Like Seinfeld, the show about nothing. Yeah. But I'm coughing because of this. See, I like it outside. There's one pretty woman. Hold on, let me go outside. There's only one pretty woman. Like old school people know me, but there's like new people in here renting and stuff. Hold on, I can't show you. Where can I go where I don't have to show off anything? And I put the markers there. Oh, it's cold outside too. Shit. Man, let me get a cough drop, man. Oh, Boz, man. He did say that though. He said, "Oh, that was a while that your girlfriend passed away. Like that was a long time ago." He did say that, and now he's like, "No, I didn't say that." I'm like, "Dude, you did say that." Because I remember. He did say that. Now he denies everything. I think about her all the time, man. She was like family, you know? She was like a comforter. She was very comforting to me. Let me lock up. Medeco. I still have my Medeco light, my Medeco key from 1995. Dude, Medeco from 1995. That's 31-year-old key, man. That's still good. It's still good. Yeah. Seinfeld stream, yeah. 31 years. What I don't like is when people have old fans. Like, you got to replace your fans. Look at that. No wooden fans allowed on stream. What time is it in Perth or Melbourne, wherever you are? This is buy stream about nothing. Well, I had fun. I got outside. You guys have to live up to your end of the bargain, like Boz says. Got my CPAP, hose. It does help me. It does help me. No, the biggest thing the CPAP helps with is I don't wake up in the middle of the night with my heart beating fast. I haven't had that since I've had the CPAP. And because, I don't know, I don't want to explain it again. But like, yeah, so I have good dreams. So I look forward to sleeping because I have good dreams, and it helps me sleep well. But when I first got it, it was very weird. Like, you just want to lay down. But now I can't sleep without it. Sometimes, like, when I think of laying down, I think of the CPAP. It's sort of like the CPAP helps, man. And don't you laugh, because one day you're going to need one. Oh, Boz puts me to sleep, man. I sleep to Boz streams. I'm not going to lie. I sleep to Boz streams. Boz and who else? When Boz starts singing, my eyes get tired, and I'm like, phew. And DDLD too. DDLD is great to sleep to, man. I mean, I'm just being honest. DDLD streams is like good for sleeping. I'm not like hating on him. I like the guy. But like after a while, it's like, what the hell are they talking about? And I wake up an hour, they're still talking about, I don't know what they're talking about. But DDLD streams are great for sleeping too. I like the guy, he's interesting, like one on one. He's interesting one on one. He's interesting with his videos. But like everything else, it's just like time to sleep. And then I wake up an hour later, and that girl, what's her name, Amanda, she's talking about her blind dates, and it's like, oh. It feels like trying to sleep with a hairdryer blowing in my face. See, you have to get it right. You have to like figure out how to tighten it. It like the first 2 weeks, I had a big problem with it, Russell. But you have to figure out. I don't hear anything. Like if you hear air, it's not right. I get a good fit every time. I don't hear a thing. There's no noise. And it just kind of, you can't have it too tight because then it's going to hurt your face. No, it's good, man. But you gotta not give up on it. Mitra has a soothing voice that helps me sleep. Uh, you got to get used to the CPAP. It was very strange to me, but I wanted to make it work. You know, I wanted to make it work. And if you want to make it work, you have to like adjust. And then all of a sudden, like, holy shit, I had the best sleep ever. Yeah. Sleeping is important, man. Sleeping is very important. and you put water in the reservoir, so there's like a little moist air coming in, you know. So it's like moist air, and it's nice. Why? Who do you guys sleep to? Who? No, but I do sleep to Boz. Sometimes I rewatch a Boz stream, and it helps me sleep. I'm not gonna lie. When he sings, that's the truth. When he sings, it's sort of relaxing. I'm not saying he's a good singer. He kind of just is relaxing. That's all. I'm not saying he's a good singer. I'm not saying anything like that. But when Boz sings, I listened to that concert stream a few times and had a few good nights of sleep with it. I'll be honest, because it's kind of silly. It's kind of relaxing. Oh, you haven't tried the CPAP since? The Turkish barber ASMR channel is good. Oh, okay. I gotta check him out. Yeah, but it's better when you know somebody. Like you're used to a voice, you know. Like I'll wake up and like I'll just hear him talking, sort of complaining about somebody. Helps. Boz is good to sleep to. DDLD is good to sleep to. That guy, the guy that dresses, the black guy, he dresses up like in all these crazy suits. He swears that he's great to sleep to. Um, Goldie. I don't know. I don't find him relaxing. I kind of feel like he's too into himself. Like, guys, guys, I'm a badass and I dress great, and the women give me compliments. Ha 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 ha! He always does a weird little laugh. Like he doesn't relax me at all. Is too he's too narcissistic from, but Boz is narcissistic too. But it's kind of like it's kind of hard to take him serious. Like you know, it's hard to take him serious. He's just kind of there. And Dahlia is just so nice. She's like, Boz, don't act weird. Please don't act weird. Dahlia's all right, man. She ended up being all right, I should say. See, I'm not complaining that nobody's chatting. Neo, what's up, man? Hey, how you doing, Jacob? Jacob has the best, taste in fragrances. A lot of green fragrances. Very good, man. Very good fragrances. I like them. A lot of stuff I would have never smelled. So I wonder if Boz. Oh, so Boz says he didn't get the package, but you gotta pay a lot of money to get the package, like almost like the value of the package. Like he doesn't have enough. He doesn't have that kind of money. What kind of crap is that though? Like you have to pay to receive a package. That's kind of crazy. I like to say Reaper bores me to the point of falling asleep, but I keep myself entertained counting how many times he says five Panaka sprays. I fall asleep. Oh yeah, that's cool. I'm glad I have a relaxing voice then. That's cool. Like I remember when I first started teaching, um, this one what was she, like a psychologist or something? She says, Neil, you need to have affect in your voice. You know, like affect, like you have to have emotions. Like you just kind of just, you got to have affect. And that's why I say I might be autistic, because I don't have affect. Boz doesn't have affect either. You do have relaxing voice. It's the autism in me. Boz and me have the relaxing voices, but I don't want to listen to myself. But I do sleep to Boz. You know what I mean by Boz lacks affect? AFFECT. Look that up on Google, Kevin. Um, yeah, because a lot of people with autism lack affect. So their voices are kind of monotone. Maybe DDLD's no, DDLD has emotion. He has emotion in his voice. But Boz's voice is always the same. If he's mad, if he's happy, he lacks affect. But it's sort of predictable when you want to go to sleep. It's a predictable voice, you know, like he's you know, like Kevin, it's like he could be real calm and then all of a sudden if you fall asleep and Kevin's streaming, dude, I've fallen asleep to Kevin streams and like okay, like oh I fell asleep listening to Kevin stream and Kevin messes it up with his streams. I want to complain about your streams, Kevin. All of a sudden, he plays like some music and he puts it super loud and it wakes me up and I get pissed off. I'm like, motherfucker, why do you have to turn up that stupid music? At least kind of like put it down. That Abercrombie Woods was discontinued like a year ago. I know I should have gotten another one. Yeah. You gotta have what you're happy with, you know? What's up? The Syrians in California get excited like Kevin. Yeah, Kevin gets excited. But Kevin, I could sleep to Kevin, but when he starts playing the music, all of a sudden he like puts introduction song. It's like, dude, you don't have to put the introduction song so loud. What the fuck are you doing? I don't know, man. I'm probably doing the same thing you're doing, laying in bed, man. What the fuck? Do I have to fucking put on a show for you, fucking Zohar? Come on, man. I'm not putting on a show. I don't want to be a big YouTuber like you. Kevin has the worst taste of music. Yeah, what the fuck are you doing? Dude. Console Fanboy has like 60,000 subs. But, like, I don't care. If I wanted to be a big YouTuber, I wouldn't fucking stream laying down in my bed. I just don't care. It's fun. I enjoy like this was a good stream because I went outside, got some air. The chat is active. It's fun. I like the handheld stream. I woke up to it this morning. Oh, thanks, man. Very complimentary. It's very nice to hear compliments. That's nice. Jacob's a nice guy. My friend came over when these guys were installing the cabinets. And he's like, what the hell are you doing, man? He's a big time broker, right? Like he sells homes in Palm Beach, $1 million all the time. Like, just been slowing down a little. He's got a lot of money. He comes over here. What the fuck are you doing, man? You're putting, what do you call it? The liquid nails on top of a wall that's been painted maybe 6 or 7 times over the 30 years that Neil's lived here. He says, you got to scrape that paint off, man. You got to do it to the bare wall. And I said to my friend, I'm like, dude, because what happened is they put the backsplash on, and it just collapsed. And I think it messed up like underneath, or I don't know, dude. These guys were fuck ups, and I'm like, the thing is, you can't go back unless you take the whole thing off, and the quartz is like 300 something pounds. There's no way they could get it off. You know. So it's like sort of like irreversible. And at that point, what do you do? It's like, oh, fuck. What do you do? You say, what are you going to go under there? There's a fucking water heater. It's like, what do you do? I just knew I was in a situation. Do I say to them, just take out they can't take out the piece. It's too heavy. They had to have like these blue grips, and I had to help them up the stairs because the piece of slab was so damn heavy. It had to be 300 pounds, and there's no way you could lift it up. No way. But it was like once they put it down, I was at the point of no return. So I don't know. Maybe we'll put lifts under there. They sell lifts, cabinet lifts, where it's like when you put it down, they have like lifts to kind of catch it and to help you. I might have to do that, but I'm afraid that I'm gonna lift it too much and crack it. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe we'll get some L brackets. It's crazy, man. I wouldn't care, but the fucking pipes are there. You know? You should be Cuddles Arcade again. That is insane watching you in bed. You're not a chick. Dude. When you're in the military, you see guys laying down all the time. They were Colombian. They were Colombian, man. It's time to think like MacGyver about your construction. Yeah, that's it. I might get the lifts, cause it's like how what goes under there? You can't fit anything under there, but they have these like hydraulic lifts. There's no way you could put a piece of wood in there, and then like put like I don't know. Maybe I should buy it, and like my friend could figure it out, and if it doesn't work, I'll just return it. But I know there's that risk that you tighten it a little too much and it cracks. It cracks the quartz. But I think the quartz is pretty tough, man. I hope you didn't pay them up front. Dude, here's the deal, Russell. I paid them $2,500. No, I didn't pay them up front. But they kept saying, it's okay, it's okay. And the thing is, there's a point of no return with this whole thing. And I put it on a cabinet from 1965. And the cabinet itself was warped. But I didn't realize that. I knew, I don't know, I thought the top was warped, but it was the cabinet. I realized a lot of stuff once they put that quartz down. Like if I were to do it all over, I'd rip out the cabinets, or I would have just left it alone. But once the quartz was down, you can't. There's no way to get it up without destroying the pipes or something. So we're gonna have to MacGyver it, yeah. And I called somebody up that usually takes on any job, like going into crawl spaces, putting insulation around the copper pipes, crazy jobs, taking down mirrors, like and the guy that came over here to take down the mirrors, he got cut really bad, right? You know, because like that was like a thing back in the 90s, 80s. People would put mirrors up, but to take it down, you have all that mastic, right? That's a big dude. Don't ever buy a place with mirrors. The mastic is it. So when you take down the mirrors, the whole wall is destroyed underneath. It's like certain inventions were so stupid. Mirrors, and they have popcorn ceilings. Popcorn ceilings were the worst invention of all time. But it was like when they first came out, it was cool, I guess, because like my ceiling is uneven, right? It has all the shapes and designs on it, and I guess they figured, oh, we want to make it like better looking. Oh, and wallpaper. Wallpaper was dude. You ever try to take off wallpaper? Oh God, that shit's impossible to take off. I helped my friend take off wallpaper, and just to take off one wall of wallpaper, it took us about 10 hours. It's so tough to take out off wallpaper, because they have like a wallpaper removal kit. Mirrors on the ceiling, pink champagne on ice. Yeah, but mirrors were a bad idea. Mirrors were a bad idea. But I remember when people first got the mirrors, and I thought it was cool. But you don't think in advance. Like whoever is going to buy this place one day, they're going to realize, and it's a lot tougher than the mirrors and maybe the wallpaper, no, but like to get that that big thick piece of quartz off is going to be tough. They have to break it up. They'll have to put lifts underneath so it doesn't break the pipes. It's fucking impossible. It's an impossible task. What's up, Captain and Coke? How you doing, man? Mountain Dew? Who's that? No. Morning Star. Find. Let me see. View message. Too bad Oda Erica. Oh, it's fucked. Nah. Not my type. Oh, great to see you too, Captain. John, yeah. No, Oda Erica is not my type. And not that I don't like blondes. She's a cool person to talk to. She's a good, person to be friends with. I enjoy her company, yeah. Demi or fuck, come on, Demi. Hands down. It's not even a fucking Demi's hot, for real. Demi's hot. She's a good looking chick. Yeah. Oh yeah. She's good looking. I'm just saying she's not my type. But she's a very attractive woman. She's a very attractive woman, and like she stands out, you know. That's man, Raf. Yeah, Raf is a good guy, man. I'm glad he's happy. That's who he wanted. No, Demi's fucking. Ooh. Demi's pretty hot. Yeah, I mean, in the fragrance community, like Curly's hot. You know, the curly fragrance. I don't like the other one, Andrea or whatever. I find her. I don't know. What if she's watching? Somebody will tell her. I don't want to. Erica is a 10. Okay, that's your type. That's your type. I thought maybe because I like black chicks, I liked what's her name? The black fragrance reviewer, Tiffany or something. To me, she was like very hot, and also who else was hot? Well, Lana was fucking real hot to me. I was like, damn, I love Lana. Like for a fragrance girl, Lana was like a 10. Oh God. Yeah, the one with the brown hair is weird. The other one, she actually came on a stream Aram had, and she did Cuddles Crew for me, and and she's got a nice personality. I've chatted with her before. She I think she's more of a conservative. Believe it or not, I don't think she wants that revealed, but I'm a nobody, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Oh God. I didn't like that. I'm not into that look. Yeah, yeah. So I don't think she wants that. But we've had. I don't know. I shouldn't. It's private conversation. But yeah, I would say, if I had to guess, she's a Trump supporter. If I had to guess, she's definitely a Trump supporter. Definitely. Like, if I had to bet money, I'd say I put $1,000 that she's a conservative. Yeah, I like conservative chicks too. I can't. Yeah, liberal women are just. It's like I mean I could tell Anna's liberal because it's like, what does that matter? Like, I don't know. So Dee Dee was Haitian, right? And she probably acted like a very typical Haitian woman. She had a strong accent. Um, she was very good natured, whatever. Like, she you knew she wasn't an American at all, right? Like, within 2 seconds, she'll be like, "Oh, I like your accent," and then she'd smile. And she was a pleasant girl, but like, like, I'm like, okay, I'm a Jewish guy and I'm dating a Haitian girl and this and all. I'm like, what the hell? It's like we're just fucking two people. When I went out with a girl, and then she said my people, and when she said my people, I was like, I felt distant to her. Like, what do you mean your people? I thought I was your people. You know? Hey, bro, woman either had no dad or went to college and was indoctrinated. Yeah. So I like her concept because it's Canada, and she wants to put uh, a production out that, like, she's an Italian girl dating a guy from North Africa. I forget which one, which country. It's it matters to some people. It just doesn't matter to me. It's like I don't know. Melanie Mack, dude. I don't. Melanie Mack. I don't know. I watched. You know what I watched last night? It was pretty good. It was free on Amazon Prime. It was The Apprentice. I guess, but it wasn't with the real Donald Trump. It was really good, man. I really enjoyed it. I was like, wow. It's pretty much, his life story, and how he made it. This guy, Roy Cohen made him, man. It was very good though. I watched, like, sometimes you like watch it and then like, yeah, it's kind of dying down. Like I watched that movie Dear John, and I didn't watch the whole movie the first time because I kind of got bored with it. But like I watched the whole movie this time. It was an interesting story, but it didn't like there were slow parts where it just didn't keep my interest. But the Apprentice one kept my interest the whole time. It's free on Amazon Prime. It's pretty good. It wasn't with the real Donald Trump. It was like an actor. The actor for Roy Cohen was really good. But yeah, I didn't know the whole story behind him. Once she spouts liberal values, you have no idea where she has been. Yeah, it's like when people are so into their identity, it bothers me, I guess, I think for the streams I play up my identity a little, but like I don't really care. You know what I mean? But I play it up a little because it's like, Kevin and me and this and Israel and all, but I don't fucking care. But I play it up a little because it's entertaining. I like Anna and the way she talks about fragrances, and that's not boring to me. Yeah, I get bored with fragrance talk, man. I don't, dude. I swear to God, like I don't even know. It ended up being okay now, but there's been like rough spots. Like I didn't. I swear it was Kevin, because Kevin used to have another account. It was some guy. He's like, I put out the Bay Rum and Calvin Klein Obsession, and that was it. And somebody kept saying, "Hey, when are you gonna put out another video, man?" I was like, "Huh?" And then you meet people, and for whatever reason, Ashton found me entertaining. Excuse me. Ashton found me entertaining. And I was like, "Oh wow." And then there was a video with the Fragrance Apprentice. He said, "I'm like the best new fragrance reviewer of 2019 or something." I still have that on video. I thought I thought Russell was the best fragrance reviewer. I thought Russell was the best fragrance reviewer, to be honest. Ashton liked Outlaw Frags. He liked that. I wasn't a big fan of the other guy though. Dude, that was messed up. Oh, I'm gonna have to end the stream. My cough's coming back. Oh, let me get another cough drop. Yeah, dude, that wasn't funny. I was like, holy shit. That's not funny. It's not a joke. He mentioned to somebody that we were on the Ashton and me were on a train in Chicago, and a homeless man approached me, and he, I guess I didn't act nice to the homeless man. I kind of ignored him and just kind of like, I don't know. I always ignore homeless people. Oh shit. I always ignore homeless people. And I know I could be homeless, but he didn't like the way I reacted. Yeah, you don't joke about the Charlie Kirk thing. But then oh, the Candace? I'm not really into her. Once you pass birthing years, you might as well kiss it all goodbye. What the hell are you guys talking about? Studio Sense. I remember Studio Sense. I like that guy. I liked Studio Sense. But then I realized he really wanted to, like, I guess there's nothing wrong with it. Damn, I look fat like that. Let me get some more coffee. My face isn't that fat. It just looks like, because if you go like that, it's just the angle. But, like, yeah, I like Studio Sense, man. But then I realized, like, he was really into it. Like, it was kind of cool, like, put out a random video and this and that. But then I saw he was like, he really wanted to make a career out of it. And I just kind of lost interest in him. But I liked his videos. I thought he had very good videos. When I realized they want to make a career out of it, I lose interest. It's like, I watch guys, dude, I watch guys that have like 60 subscribers. I find them the most interesting. Kevin mentioned one guy to me, and I was watching him. I'm like, dude, you're putting out way too much content. Like, it's like, it's because it's now, it's like, it's not a fragrance thing anymore. Now it's like a career thing, you know? I like Russell Outlaw Frags. I loved Outlaw Frags. Well, I love Russell. Russell wasn't in it for the money. I think what happened is the other guy, he's like, guys, I only made $13. And I'm like, oh, so that's your goal, is to make money out of it, you know? And as soon as he said that, I was like, I don't want to watch this guy anymore. Because it was fun, man. It's like, you got to have respect. Even though, like, you got to have respect for, like, the guys. Because at a certain point, people weren't making any money from fragrance content. You know, it was just, oh, wait. People weren't making any money for putting out fragrance content. So I know people say stuff with robes, but when he started, even Chad, he didn't care about the money aspect of it. And it was more for the fun. I like Studio Sense, man. I like that guy. I haven't seen him in a long time. He's like a blonde guy. That was Ashton's good friend. I like that guy a lot. Once you pass, well, what the hell? I'm way behind on comments. That's nice. Candace, yeah. I understand Candace's point. Like, I thought Trump was American first and all of that. I don't agree with her, that's all. But I understand her point. Like, America only. But also, it's like everybody has a homeland. Even like the Haitians, they have Haiti, right? But the Jews were always gypsies. And now they have a homeland. And it just boils down to that. And, that's it. I don't want to get into the negative aspects, but yeah. Like, Jamaicans have Jamaica. Brazilians have Brazil. The Jews were always gypsies. Think about that. Italians have Italy. So, it boils down to that. Like, in a way where I don't have to like get real technical. And that's pretty much it. Very little value. Hopefully they can cook and have money. Otherwise, dude, when he said that, that was like, take the garbage out. That's like a chore when you're a kid. I take the garbage out. I think Boz is going to have to do a lot of growing up. And he'll be all right. But he's lived a very sheltered life. He just doesn't realize it yet. It's just like these people that went to Cuba that live in the first world that are just like woke. It's like, yeah, you went into the hotel and you used all the electricity and they had a power outage, Isn't Ashton a small town boy? Yeah. It takes a city person to get numb to the homeless. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he didn't like the way I reacted. And he mentioned it to somebody, and then it got back to me. I'm like, dude, you have to, yeah, exactly. Even like the most sympathetic Belgian women, they know the homeless. It's like, just ignore them. Just ignore them. Because they will bother you and bother you. Because, there's homeless people around here. They're not like, I don't know where, I see them sleeping on the bus stop sometimes. But like, yeah, they're always asking for money. Hey, brother. It's like, I hear, hey, brother. If I go to Publix 7 o'clock in the morning, hey, brother. I just keep walking. I know they want to ask for money. Hey, brother. Yeah, that's the thing. You become numb to it. What am I? And the thing is, you don't want to get robbed either. Like, here's $1. Oh, hey, no, man, let me take everything. Sent us all. That dude was a badass. Yeah. He was a badass. I slept one room away from him. If I opened up my door, he was out there sleeping with his CPAP on. He has a CPAP. I love that guy. Oh boy, dude, that's one of the most interesting guys in Fragcom. He's intelligent, witty, has a great personality. Like Patrick is amazing. Yeah, no, I hung out with Patrick. Let's see. We were alone a little bit on the deck, and we were smoking a cigar. We were talking, but like I never really had a one-on-one with him. But he's a good guy. James just wanted me to help him get to 1K, so I agreed. Dude, you know, I he had this thing. He had like I had like 700 subs, and he had like 500 subs, and I'm like, dude, this guy should have more subs than me, and I helped him out, and he I don't know, something about him, like the way he treated me or something was just like, I was like, because like I helped him, and then it's like then he got bigger and he kind of got like a big head, and I'm like, dude, your whole show is Russell. Russell's the star. You're just like the the guy with the damn colognes in the background. You'd come on there with the wacky suits, the personality, the bubbly fun. He was just kind of. It was a good combination of both of you, but like you were the guy that made the show. It was a good show, Outlaw Frags, and you would review cheap fragrances, like $20 fragrances. It was a lot of fun, man. Those were great days. I just saw it, not cool. I support Trump. It's a bummer to see the old school guys like Street Sense get pumped about starting their channel again and then fall off. Really? Street Sense started it all? I didn't find Street Sense very entertaining or whatever, or interesting. I liked the Italian guy. That was about it. He interviewed some guy, and like it was kind of interesting, but I didn't find, like, everybody like says, "Oh, Al's the best." I just didn't find him. Uh, I found him very. I don't know why. I think he was the one who started out like going to the Creed boutique and this and that. I think he was more into the whole. It wasn't the part I liked about the fragrance, watching fragrance videos. That's all. It wasn't like anything else. It was, but that one guy, dude, the Italian guy was amazing. Like, I like Killer Frags. Killer Frags, even George Atkinson, those guys were like, I used to really look forward to the Fragrance Apprentice videos. I think he was my style because he would bring art into it. You understand? Like, he would bring beauty into fragrances. Like, I didn't really care about the technicalities. I I enjoyed more of the imagery. You know, that's what I liked. Agree to disagree. Same, Kenny. That dude has a vibe. I am big Trump guy. Boz needs a job. Fair point though. Benny from the Bronx. Yeah, dude, Benny from the Bronx. Dude, that guy, it's like he could have had Betty from the Bronx on every show and I would have watched it. That guy was amazing. You know? I'm not interested in what pretty girls think or, and he interviewed some pretty girls. And there was another guy that was Ashton's friend. What was his name? And he would go out to like a lake. He would go out. He would give the whole imagery, right? And that's what was entertaining to me. And I tried to create the imagery with the green screen back then because I didn't really care about the technicalities like, oh, it lasts 4 hours. And I liked Blue Strato's commercial. Remember Blue Strato's commercial? It's like they're on a hang glider and it gave an imagery of like, oh, I want to buy that. I want to be on a hang glider, you know, landing on top of a snow mountain. I like the imagery, and I guess like I know like even JJ, he's just like, oh, it's this and that, and I'm like, I don't fucking care. That's not what I'm into. I'm not into that. It's like what kind of you know. One guy, I don't know if it was what's his name. I don't know. I think it was the guy who loves Aramis Savannah. He was on a boat and he's like spraying some bottle of some cologne or something, and the whole imagery was like, oh my god, I want that. I think it was a Tommy Bahama fragrance, but I remember I never owned a Tommy Bahama fragrance, but I remember watching that video, thinking, oh, I want a Tommy Bahama fragrance, and even what's his name? Aramis Savannah is the best cologne of all time. I liked his Aramis Savannah commercial, his Aramis Savannah review. I liked a few of his because it was the imagery. You know, he'd go on his balcony and, or I liked him because of the imagery. I didn't care if it lasted 2 hours or 8 hours. Cuz is sleep maxing. Hey, what's up, supply and demand? Out here, street sense. Yeah, I was like, if he would have been on a boat spraying some cologne, I would have like enjoyed him more. And if I actually made fragrance videos in the 90s, I would have done stuff like that, Fragrance Apprentice started out as good looking dude, and then I didn't care about his looks. I never cared about his looks. He made interesting content. He made his content into a story. Everything was a story. To this day, George Atkinson's Kisses Rain video, Kisses Rain. It's called Kisses Rain. One of my favorite fragrance videos of all time. And I tried Kisses Rain, and it's a beautiful cologne. It's kind of feminine, but I got turned on by George Atkinson to get Kisses Rain. Oud Rain, Crystal Rain. I forget the name of that house, but yeah. If I had a fragrance company, I would have gave it to George. He could make a, but I enjoyed his videos. Like I look forward to Outlaw Frags. I look forward to Fragrance Apprentice. Certain people, man. It was just the imagery. I remember, yeah, Chris. That's his name, right? Chris. He went out in a field of lavender one time. And to me, holy shit, that was a great video. He went out in a field of lavender. The guy Aramis Savannah is the best cologne of all time. And I found that video so entertaining and so I was so in it, you know? The imagery is important. Not just putting up notes on a, you know? Now everybody's just taking, I mean, it's cheesy and it's easy where you could just edit out a picture of a lavender field. But see, I try to take a picture of a lavender field and put my face in front of the lavender field to make it like green screen, you know? Green screen effect. So I thought it was not too bad. Killa's one of my, dude, Killa's always been the best. Yeah. BP War was a great dude. Please. I miss JJ. Really? Exactly, Jacob. Killa was so entertaining. Yeah. Moose, I really like BP War, but that guy never responded to my comments all those years. I'll still watch. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess he used to review samples and uh, yeah, I used to watch his stuff. Um, and he was a no frills type of guy, and he got samples and he reviewed samples. I found his videos, yeah, pretty good. You know, not the best, not the worst. I think you were thinking of Georgia Gent. No, no, I know Georgia Gent. No, mm-mm. We had it out. Georgia Jet and me had it out one time. Oh yeah, Kisses Rain by Rainier. Yeah, it is super feminine. Yeah, come on, Neil. Georgia's most recent videos are way over the top. No, I like them. I like them, but I think he's missing something he had from the older videos. I think he's what is he now? Like he's some kind of I forgot. Like he's the fragrance lord or something. Fragrance lord. Or near that is the house. Oh yeah, tropical oud rain. I had oud rain. I had that one too. I liked it, but I don't know. It was too hot. CH man, yeah, dude. Well, Killer's like by far the best. Do you remember when Eugene from You Smells Good was talking shit about everyone in Fragcom? Yep. Yep. And I mean, the thing is, I understood. I never really. I understood where he was coming from because he's like a fragrance nerd. You know what I mean? Eugene is a fragrance nerd, and he used to put out videos for the love of fragrance. And you know he's working and he's a welder and I think he saw other people aren't doing it for the love; they're doing it to become popular. And to me, like each his own, whatever. Like I just don't watch those people like you sense they want to become popular, and it's just like okay, forget it, you know. And I think Eugene felt like they weren't genuine, you know, and it upset him that they weren't genuine, and they didn't have the same love and addiction to fragrances. It was just a video to upload to get more subscribers or maybe to get a deal like with a sponsorship or whatever. So I understood that. I mean, I joke around when I was talking to Anna, I was joking around with it, but I understood The only thing I didn't like that Eugene did was he went to the store and took off the caps and threw them on the floor. I didn't like that. I thought that was messed up and kind of childish. But, that was really bad. Like, why would you do that? And then it was like, you're just doing it for the camera now. Now you're doing the same thing they're doing because in reality, nobody's going to go to a store and start taking off the caps. You know what I mean? It was like you were, and at that point, it's like, okay, so now you're doing it for attention. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. A field of lavender is the gayest thing I've ever heard. Dude, I've always wanted to be in a field of lavender, so. I was sending Neil super chats just to listen to that song. Moose, do you think the Jimmy Choo red bottle resembles CH Men? He's missing life. Let's see. Do you remember when I surprised you at your house and the first thing you said was, "You look like a Jewish guy"? Yeah, you do. It's true, man. Like, Kevin doesn't look. I don't know if I look like I look on camera, but Kevin doesn't look like, in real life, he doesn't look like he does on stream. Because, like, with me, I show all the angles, unflattering angles, flattering angles, It's just like, this is not a flattering angle. But, like, you see Kevin with, like, he looks different from what you think. He doesn't look exactly to me like he does on stream. Okay, Kevin looks like a white guy in real life. And that sounds so stupid. But he looks like an Arab guy on stream. It's true, dude. He looks like a fucking white guy in real life with a little tan. And he looks like an Arab guy on stream. It's fucking true. And I'm sticking with my story, man. Yeah. Kevin. LOL money. Tell Neil to unprivate that video. I gotta find it, man. I delete. With the whole thing, when that whole thing came out, I was like, first of all, it's not fucking what you think anyway. But the thing is, I didn't want to have anybody else that was on a video with me. So every video that had other people, I just deleted it, you know? And my first Fragcom event was beefing with Mr. Smelly back in 2021 over a random comment. Oops, wait. What the hell? Oh, Moose is number 1. Top fans. 2, Fernando. Number 3, Kevin. Number 4, Kenny Benny. Wait. Kevo Soup. Wait. That's funny shit. Wait, I missed something. The original Oud Rain is unisex, but Oud Rain Tropical Storm has the oud turned up. It's more woody, more masculine. It might sound like an odd combo, but the oud mango mix works well and great for me. Him throwing the caps was like BBB, Big Beer, but smacking the boxes. He was looking for his niche spotlight. And now I think I lost where I was with the comments. His aura was white. I'm serious, man. I'm not. I'm sticking with it. I'm telling you. Like, holy shit. He looks different in real life. I'm not making this up, and I'm not saying it to be entertaining or funny. Like, holy shit, you look Jewish. Yeah. Like, Aram looks like he looks on camera. Rudy looks like he looks on camera. Who else have I met? Ashton's very tall. Ashton, he doesn't look. Ashton's better looking in real life than he is on camera. He looks like Ashton looks like a well built guy in real life, but he has a different look. He has like a sort of a nerdy look on his videos. I think he's better looking in real life. And Ashton's very quiet and very humble. And when I was hanging out with him, I was like, how could he be that guy? How could he be that guy? You know, like, stop, AM. He's trying to trigger me. Backup bottle boss. Oh, in the comments on Joey's stream. Yeah. I bet you that was somebody we knew. We are all just regular people. No, I understand that. Yeah, but Kevin, I don't know what you meant by that. Of course, we're all regular people. But I think, you know, a lot of people aren't who they are in the videos. You know what I mean? And I noticed that with another guy who came over my house, which I shall not mention. Like, but when the camera went on, he turned into a different person. Oh, backup bottle boss. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I know, like it's weird when you never, like, I know, like, Ultimate Prime, cool guy, but I've never seen his face. Moose, not that I haven't seen his face. Like, I don't care what he looks like, but like, I've never actually spoken in. This is probably gonna put me on bad terms with Moose, and you know, but like, when you speak with somebody in real life, like I've spoken with Kevin or AM or Fernando, it's like it's a real person. But like, some people, they never showed their face. You never had a discussion with them. You never heard their voice. You know, so it is weird. Like, I've spoken with John on the phone. Like, I've spoken with Captain and Coke on the phone. I hope you don't mind I said that, but like, yeah, it's like I feel like I know him, you know? But there are a lot of people who I've never really. And the thing is, eventually, like, Moose, you talk with everyone. No, like, Russell came on stream with me, and I've had conversations with him. But like, yeah, like, eventually, some people that are only like commenters, eventually they actually show their face. Jad used to be the guy. You know, Jad didn't know about Joey. He just knew about me. And he was always in the comments. And then he finally showed his face or whatever. But, like, yeah, there was a long time that Jad just was in the comments. Alex? Oh, Alex. Yeah, I like Alex. I think he's a good guy. Yeah, the guy from Italy. I like him. Oh, Alex Chu. Alex Chu's a nice guy. Too much of a simp. I love Alex Chu. And I've spoken with Alex Chu on the phone for hours. Good guy. Alex Chu's a great guy, man. I'm not gonna even say what you just said. I'm not even gonna say the poster. Well, that was nice. Let me see. Yeah, yeah, dude. I was on the phone with him that whole weekend. And I'm like, dude, he bought her expensive shoes. I said, dude, with these kind of women, it's very transactional. You know, it's not. It's like I said, and I, you know, but like I don't mess with whores. I don't mess with prostitutes. I don't mess with call girls. And I said, dude, it's not a girlfriend, you know. So you can't like look at it like a girlfriend. Like, you know, you're not gonna ask your girlfriend to make a video for you, right? But like I said, dude, she's it's like it's a money transaction thing. It's money. Like if you're gonna give her the shoes, say, listen, I want to film you, and I want to make I want to have a video of you. She worked in the strip club, I think, or she was a call girl, whatever. So he didn't do that. She walked in. She took the shoes and walked out. And he rented the hotel thinking she was going to stay with him. And I said, dude, the girl is not going to stay with you. And I felt so bad for him, man. Then he paid for the hotel room, this and that. I said, dude, you gotta like at least have her strip for you. Tell her, listen, I have the shoes and everything, but she's a call girl. She's not a girl. Like she's a fucking whore, right? It's transactional. And then you'll have the video forever, and you could always look at it. She came in, she took the shoes, and she walked out. And the shoes were like $1,200. Please reply. And he paid $1,200 for the shoes. And then the hotel was a nice hotel. And I think he said he paid $400. $1,600 pissed away. Yeah, he's a nice guy. I hope he finds a nice wife. He's a good guy. He's a really good-hearted man. I hope one day he finds the woman of his dreams that's nice to him. Yeah. All right, 2 hours. Hey, thanks a lot, man, for hanging out. And thanks for keeping the stream alive with the comments. Yeah, I know, but women do not like our pushover. All right, later. Take care.